Today, we present you a troubling case from Riverside, California that has sparked significant controversy, debate, and soul-searching in the community and beyond. This incident underlines the necessity of respect, empathy, and understanding, particularly in the multicultural fabric that forms American society. Our story centers around Candice Reed, a mathematics teacher from John Wesley North High School, who found herself in the eye of a storm, facing serious allegations of racism and cultural insensitivity. Reed's actions, caught on video by one of her Native American students, showed her wearing a fake Native American headdress, performing mock tribal dance, stomping around the classroom, and chanting loudly. So let's just get into it.
I don't know. Tomahawks? I don't know. Is that right? What that is? Okay. So got to what? 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 So got to no no. So got to what? So got to what? So got so got to what? So got to what?
So what she's shouting here is a mnemonic device to remember how to properly set up equations utilizing the trigonometric functions in order to solve for unknowns within a right triangle. The problem here is that she's trying to associate the acronym with Native language and culture, when in reality it's not even related to Native American history. She acted like this because she thought it sounded Native American and assumed it was okay for her to do that. But all she did was mock the Native American culture instead. It's inappropriate for the classroom and can offend many students even if the teacher was initially well-intentioned. Also, apparently she was doing this for years, but I'll get into it a bit later.
Woo! So good. And eventually, I get to go home, and I get all of my feathers. There we go. So good, 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 so good.
I don't understand if this is the act teachers nowadays have to put up to receive attention from their students, but at first glance this behavior is extremely over the top. Why does she feel the need to scream and run around? Also, aren't there any classrooms besides this one? Because honestly, other teachers must be tired of her shenanigans as well. Good thing that one of the students, feeling uncomfortable and violated, decided to record the spectacle. Because when the footage was shared on social media, it didn't take long before it went viral.
Oh man! I just hurt my toe. My toe. My toe.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's been over a minute and it's already getting really difficult to watch. After the video was released, a few have already speculated that this behavior must have been a reoccurring theme. You just know this isn't the first time she's done something like this, and they were right. The reaction to Reed's performance didn't just stem from a single act, but from a decade-long pattern. This tweet reads, John W. North High School shared this from a 2012 yearbook. This teacher, Candice Reed, has been doing this for a while now. Clearly, the school was fully aware of what she's been doing and fully approved of this mockery. This is 2021 and we will find the truth to your lies. The message on the yearbook says, dancing from one end of the room to the other, math teacher Candice Reed wears an Indian headdress to emphasize geometry basics. I find that if I tell them a story using math along the way, it's like a memory device. It just may stick with them forever. Now, I'm not sure why all the fake crying is necessary, but she's definitely putting up a performance.
Water goddess, again, I ask you, please tell me the secret Indian chant. Please. And then I hear. Because obviously this is ridiculous.
She's not wrong there. Obviously, this is ridiculous is a fair summary of whatever just happened here, actually. But if we run it back, in the last few lines, she was quote-unquote praying to a Native American deity she probably knows nothing about, and then afterwards said that the practice is ridiculous. This is extremely insensitive to the Native American culture. While some may argue that Reed's intentions were benign, to create a memorable learning experience, the ensuing backlash and outcry from the community painted a different picture. Reed's actions were seen as a gross mockery and misrepresentation of indigenous culture. After all, the practice of playing Indian has long been a source of pain for indigenous people, a reminder of historical disrespect and systemic racism. Online platforms became flooded with comments condemning Reed's actions, highlighting the broader issue of cultural insensitivity in the education system. As the video spread across social media, it ignited a wave of anger, demands for justice, and protests, both within the Riverside community and from the Native American population.
After video shows a teacher wearing a headdress while stereotyping Native Americans during class.
Come out and join us. We are here for you.
Native American protesters lined the sidewalk outside John C. North High School in Riverside.
Totally disgusting, had no place in a school classroom, actually has no place anywhere.
Local legislators are also publicly condemning the teacher's behavior, as well as some North High students.
She was making fun of their religious beliefs and their ceremonial traditions and stuff. And I also thought it was really offensive.
The Riverside Unified School District quickly responded. A recording of one of our teachers has been widely circulated on social media. These behaviors are completely unacceptable and an offensive depiction of the vast and expansive Native American cultures and practices. Her actions do not represent the values of our district. The teacher has been placed on leave while the district conducts an investigation. The Riverside Unified School District values diversity, equity, and inclusion and does not condone behavior against these values. We are deeply committed to implementing inclusive practices and policies that honor the rich diversity of our district and the greater region. We will be working with our students, families, staff, and community to regain your trust. The community's response to the incident was powerful. Indigenous people across the globe were able to relate to this type of cultural offense. The united front formed by activists, community members, historians, and Indigenous people served as a testament to what can be achieved through collective advocacy. Their dedication and perseverance led to real action being taken against Reed. But more importantly, it sparked a broader conversation about cultural sensitivity in education.
Now they asked us twice to move to the sidewalk, but we're not going anywhere. We're going to stay right here.
Protesters outside Riverside Unified School District headquarters demanding the immediate firing of a math teacher captured on video doing this.
I see a lot of conversation about this is a mistake, this was not intentional, and yet she twisted the words to suck a toe and then suck my toe. That tells me that was a conscious decision to disrespect the culture.
Reaction from leaders after meeting with district officials asking the teacher be fired within a week at the latest.
But they have not fired the teacher.
Cut the check for the indigenous.
As much as we asked for it, we even said, well, isn't this considered a hate crime?
Yes.
Unfortunately, to a great surprise, Candice Reed had been enjoying paid leave for half a year since that incident. Let that sink in. It has taken 6 months to address this issue, even though several California Assembly members from the region held a special board meeting about the issue and its effects on the community. Reed's prolonged paid leave may seem shocking, but in California, it's notably tough to dismiss a teacher, even those being probed for serious allegations. To complicate things even further, the school district had been turning a blind eye to Reed's previous offensive behavior, allowing her culturally insensitive lessons to continue unchecked for years. The district's inaction may have a significant bearing on its accountability for Reed's behavior. She was fired in the end. As the Viewpoint's news article reads, Riverside Unified School District has fired John W. North High School teacher Candice Reed after a 4-1 vote by the Board of Education on February 3rd. This incident serves as a wake-up call to all educational institutions. It underscores the urgent need to reevaluate teaching practices, ensuring that they respect and recognize the diversity of cultures among students. While it's true that innovative and engaging methods can aid teaching, educators must tread carefully, respecting the boundaries of cultural sensitivity and appropriateness. The story of Candice Reed is not just a story of a teacher who made a mistake. It's a story of a community that took a stand, of a system that was forced to confront its shortcomings, and of a nation that was reminded of the importance of cultural sensitivity in education.